Anyone else been feeling like this? That you're just a freight train chugging through the frozen wastes? It could just be Calgary, where frostbite and cabin fever are real risks in the winter. But we all get frustrated sometimes when things slow down or get stuck. We know these are all the seasons of life, the ebbs and flows, but it doesn't make the low periods much easier. Nonetheless, I've been determined not to be depressed the last couple months. I've gone out to do exercise classes. I've enjoyed the hot chocolate fest and coffee dates with friends. I continue graphic design client work and plan videos and illustration series. And honestly, just take a lot of naps and prepare for resetting for spring. I've even started collecting new CDs again. Are they cool? I'm not sure. I've also been revisiting an album from 2017 from my favorite band Depeche Mode called Spirit. The first song is Going Backwards, and then track 2 asks, Where's the Revolution? No surprise this album is from the first Trump era. The second Trump era isn't giving any of us a mental break, and material conditions are the worst ever in the lifetimes of millions of people. That's all to say, barring the revolution, what can we do? Well, again, in the words of Depeche Mode, the train is coming and I'm getting on board. In my winter clothes video, I promised to take you to one of my favorite places, which is the Value Village location on McLeod Trail in Calgary Southwest. And hey, today's the day. We've already made it from Sunnyside Sea Train Station, near where I live, to Southland Station. It's the fabulous Southland Station bus loop. Soon we'll be going up some stairs across McLeod Trail and into Value Village. I've brought some donations, which is always necessary to go to Value Village because, as I've mentioned probably in a couple different videos, you get a 20% off coupon. I've mostly chosen to donate old records today. I mean, I could show you one old record, just as an example. I don't know. It's like rock revival greats. I don't even know why I have this. I mean, probably because my parents gave me most of my records, and I don't think they're gonna miss this one. I just don't like compilations, so someone else will enjoy that, and a few other knickknacks that I didn't really need anymore. But let's not wait any further. I'll catch you on the flip side, which is the inside of Value Village. Oh my goodness, here's the coupon. So exciting. We got our shopping cart. First sections I always check are bags and hats. You'll see in a sec that the winter hats have been cleared out, more or less to make way for spring ball caps. It is the season of ball caps in Western Canada. It's an iconic look. These shoes were originally $150. Hard to believe. I still don't think it's a very good deal. The price, like $15 for these. I don't know, man. See, this is the real stuff. That boutique I showed you in another video in downtown Calgary, you're not gonna find anything there. This is where the good stuff lives. I found something entirely surprising to me. It shouldn't be, because it's the sort of thing that you find at thrift stores. But these patterns are great. I remember my mom sewing costumes like these. I actually spent quite a few minutes here finding the best patterns with the best fashion illustrations. I have an old metal sewing machine that I've been meaning to learn to use, but no sewing patterns. This changed, of course. I found 8 great ones, mostly shirts and dresses, but a great way to start. They seem easy enough, or they promise to be easy. About finding more music CDs, but it turns out there's actually very many bad CDs in the world, and they're all here. Some of them aren't even music. This is a CD-ROM, Monster Truck Madness. The staff for organizing the knickknacks into colors. Nice hit of spring. All checked out and ready for snacks. This is the traditional stopping point before we head back to the train station. Slurpees were very tempting, and taquitos too. I went for a somewhat healthy choice with this wrap. Calgary car culture at its finest. No wonder I take the train here. This just looks like entirely unpleasant. I don't like the fumes, but I do like a bit of fresh air. We finished our Value Village trip. The sun's setting behind me. It's early evening now. I mean, I've mostly found these patterns. We're gonna sort through these at home where it's a little quieter. Next day, Rosa's helping me sort, of course. I've been thinking a lot lately about inputs and outputs, reusing and recycling, finding patterns. What a great metaphor I've discovered. Like many creative folks all over, I've found it hard to create in these conditions, these mental and physical conditions I mentioned earlier. I mean, I'm doing okay, but so many people are not, and our efforts to help and change things can seem kind of small and sad by ourselves. But I have to keep believing in working together and moving ahead, because again, what else can you do? Thanks for joining me, as always, over the last few days, celebrating the end of the polar vortex and the beginning of warmer, brighter spring days in Calgary. Hopefully you'll also stick with me as I learn to sew and maybe make some of these clothes. Right now they're just a bit of a colorful inspiration point in my space, but that's all right too. Take care, everybody.